What's going on, guys? It's me, Dill Pickle, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can build a 2x2 flush piston door, also known as a Jeb Door. I'm going to be using this little castle here as a demonstration. For this build, you can use buttons, pressure plates, or levers. For this here, I just have some pressure plates, and look at that. As you can see, it's flush, it opens right up, and I can walk straight through right there, just like so. And then, of course, I can use the back as well, and I can walk straight through just like that. But inside here, we actually have a picture frame on the wall, and if you walk through the picture frame, look up, there's actually a button there. And if you walk over here, there's another 2x2 flush piston door, and look at that. This one's a little bit different. It doesn't have the blocks in the back, it's showing the pistons in the back. I will show you how to build both, and then of course use your button to get out. And look at that, easy, simple, let's build it. Alright, so to build this, you're going to need 12 sticky pistons, at least 8 redstone dust. However, I would recommend having at least 30 pieces of redstone dust, if not a stack. Alright, then, if you're doing the pressure plate method, you're going to need 4 of those. If you're doing the button method, you're going to need 2 of those. If you're doing the lever method, you're going to need 2 of those. You're going to need some building blocks. And if you're doing the button method or the pressure plate method, you're going to need at least 1 redstone torch and 4 repeaters. However, if you're doing the lever method, just have at least 2 repeaters. Alright, I would say this is probably like a 4 out of 10 on the redstone difficulty scale. Also, I will show you how to build the one I had in the beginning where, at the end I'll show you. So, as you can see in the back, it has blocks instead of just pistons. But basically, all you're doing is adding some pistons to the back. I'll show you how to do that after we get the basic build. I'll show you how to do that at the end, actually. Let me just set day, because it's very dark. Okay, so first thing you need to do to build this is place 4 sticky pistons down, then 2 facing 90 degrees from those other sticky pistons. Then skip 2 blocks and copy the other side. Just put your 2 pistons facing 90 degrees, and then your 4 pistons in the back. And it should look a little something like this. I'll just give you a second to look at it. It's pretty simple. Next thing you want to do is place blocks over the top of all of your pistons and make this little 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 area of blocks. Then you're going to place some blocks right here and right here. That's going to be your doorway. Then these 4 blocks is where you're going to walk through. So on top, you're going to put 4. Hey, Bat, you just ruined my clip. Thanks a lot. Anyways, you're going to put 4 redstone dust here at the top where you would walk through. Okay, then what we're going to do is put some repeaters facing away from the back redstone dust at 2 ticks, both of them at 2 ticks. Then you're going to place 2 redstone dust on either side of those repeaters so that these pistons here and these pistons here are triggered. Okay. So now if you want to have your lever on the roof of the build, then you can just do that. And I didn't put redstone there. There we go. So you can just do it like this if you want on both sides. If you want your lever to be on the roof, and that's just like the really, really simple way of doing it. You can do that if you want to. Let me just do this, and of course it works on both sides. Voila. So you open it, then you walk through. You want to close it, and you can open it back up again, and la la la. You get the point. That's pretty much the extremely simple way to build this. Now, if you want it to look a little bit nicer with the levers, all you got to do is create a redstone signal going right here. So all I got to do is like that, and then place your lever down, and it looks a lot nicer. And I'm just going to fill this in. Maybe it's a wall, maybe it's a entryway or a room. Who knows? It's your build. You do what you want with it. Get creative. do that for this side, and then for this side, pretend it's blocked up like this. Just gonna go like this, and that's the whole build, really, for the lever aspect of it. Now, for buttons. The thing about buttons is, if I immediately place this down, or break that lever, let's say it's closed, the door, and immediately if I break that lever and put a button down, it's not going to work. So what you need to do is add a thing called a Redstone Inverter. So what you need to do is come to the top here, and you need to break this block of redstone, or this one actually is better, where the 4 is, and what you need to do is add a redstone torch on a block facing those redstone dust there, just like so. I believe I did a video on this earlier on how to make a redstone inverter. I think I showed it over there. Alright, so after you've placed your redstone torch facing those redstone dust here, you're just going to make sure that your redstone signal is facing directly into the block. Now, for the button, I would recommend having a repeater at, let's just say 4 ticks for now. You're probably going to want it only at 2, because then it's easier access door, but let's just say we're going to have it at 4, because we're extremely slow walkers, let's just say. Alright, so then what you need to do is just put your redstone in, just like so, and then put it around the back, I guess, like this, where the button would be. Then you can safely go through, and then you just do the same thing on the other side, except instead of connecting your redstone to this here, you're going to need to connect it to the back of the redstone inverter. So, to do that, all you need to do is find where you're going to have your button. I'll just have it right there. All I need to do is run this signal back around to right here, and make sure it is the same ticks as this repeater right here. So we have it at 4 ticks. So what we need to do is add some redstone here, and 1 redstone repeater is equal to 1 tick. So if we have, let's say we have 4 redstone repeaters, so I have 1, 2, 3, and we can do 4 right here, and that is equal to 4 ticks of our time, which is equal to this 4-ticked repeater right here. So now all I have to do is, let's say we're inside a little secret area, we just flick the button, wait for it, and there you go. Simple as that. That's the button method. Did I break it? What did I do? I think I just broke it. Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Huh, look at that. I forgot to break that button there. This is the button. There you go. Barely made it through there. But of course, you can always add more repeaters up here in this area right here, because this is where the signal is. You can always add more repeaters, make the signal longer if it is still, you get stuck in the block. So let's say we're 2 slow walkers, and we get stuck, right? I almost got stuck, but you get the point. You could get stuck in there, so all you need to do to prevent that is just add more repeaters so it stays open for longer. Okay, so that's the button method. Now, for the pressure plate method, the last method, all you need to do is keep the same signal here, keep everything that we've done with the button, except you're going to need to make your redstone signal go under the ground so it can connect to these pressure plates. So I'm just going to put out my pressure plates right here, and I'll go on the back, and I'll put my pressure plates right here. Okay, now all we need to do is find that area where our pressure plates are. So they're right here. So this redstone signal is going to come down right here, and I actually think we need to do this. So we'll do it like this, except we don't want that block to be, we don't want this to happen here. So all we need to do is place a block over it, if I can place a block over this. Bam, right there. So as you can see now, what happens is this block this right here gets blocked off, so that that doesn't happen and those don't connect there. So actually, I think we do want this connected. Never mind. But let's say this is just a redstone tip for you guys. Let's say you have this here, for example, like this, and you don't want those to connect like that. All you gotta do is place a block over it like that, and look at that. These don't connect and those don't connect. That's just a redstone tip for you guys. But for this particular build right here, we are actually gonna want to have this connect here. So next thing we need to do is come down here, make sure it's directly under these pressure plates. Just want to make sure that's right there, and then right there, and that's directly under those pressure plates. So now I just put our blocks back just like so, making sure that the redstone signal doesn't get put out. So if we put a block right there, the signal will get cut out. We don't want that, so don't put a block right there, just put a block right there. And that should be good for our pressure plates. If we walk, they will open the door. So now for the back side, we just need to instead make this signal come down, so we can just break that repeater, and we'll just add another one right there, so it equals the 4 ticks, so that we can have this area down here. And just like so, we connect our redstone signal, making sure that it doesn't get cut off there. And then if we step on these pressure plates, the door opens and we can walk right through. If you want to, this is the bonus, so after all that's done, and you know how to do the pressure plates, you know how to do the buttons, you know how to do the levers, you know how to do all of those things. If you want to make it so it looks super flush, so you don't see these pistons on the back here, I'm just going to break these so I can get in here. What you need to do is add 2 pistons like this, and if this piston extends, that means you're doing it correctly. You just add 2 pistons here and here. Now what you need to do is, it's really simple. All you gotta do is add a block over these 2, and then just put redstone dust here and here. And then trigger it again, and it will retract and do its thing. And now all you have to do is add blocks here, and that's flush. And you can walk through, and it's super flush. Look at that, it's flush on both sides. Super clean door. And I hope you enjoyed this video. That's actually going to be all for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this video helpful and are better at redstone now and know how to build a Jeb Door, which is really impressive. Jeb Doors are, they're not really difficult, but they're pretty difficult. So if you managed to figure out this video and you're really new to redstone, then good job for you. I'm really proud of you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Please subscribe, like, comment down below. That would really help me out.